Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats. The curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. So we're very much on the way now. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and the
big chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Oh, he's been flattened there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He is just caressing the ball. Pullet receives it in a good position here. Elects to cross. And it's Grimaldo. Pullet. And here's Ronaldinho. Tries one from range. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Zanetti powering forward here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Milan replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
It's rising! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Birmingham are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already. Howson.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pullet. He has found the way. Shot at goal! Well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bale. Now it's Ronaldinho. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Ronaldinho. Totti. Now it's Alvarez. And it's Olmo. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. It's run loose here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Ronaldinho. Bale. Good play on the left-hand side here. Bale puts them all in. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Look at the space here. Great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Pullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, good the bar! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Ronaldinho. Hakimi cuts it out. He's going to be disappointed with that. Zanetti has been caught there, it's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Dani Olmo. Now it's Totti. Spread out to the left. Ronaldo. He's got away. And he's heaved it away.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Totti! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Eto'o. Rodri cuts out the pass. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. And it's Totti. Oh, no joy this time. Bale.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Nesta. Bale. Now that looks a decent ball. Ronaldinho. Bale. Totti.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Hakimi. And here's Dani Olmo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
We're expecting traffic to be heavy.
We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. The second half then, just getting going.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, that was vital. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, good-looking ball. Takes a shot! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Birmingham definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
And claimed it back swiftly. Mateus. It's Ronaldinho! It's in!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Milan have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Ronaldinho. And this is Shevchenko. Chance for a shot! Not a bad try by any means. Milan have their second corner now. Rodri is there and he can get that clear.
Incentive set and
The
incentive
attendance
met.
for this match
Now
was
they've got to take it on another level.
71,898.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Van der Sar attempts a clearance. Lobbed in behind.
Pretty robust defending.
Rodri. Now it's Alvarez. And Mateus looking to pass their way up the pitch. Totti. And the shot! Deftly away. And it's been given away. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's fabulous. Here comes the... A header! And it's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Birmingham Legion dragged themselves back again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Ferdinand clears without hesitation. It's a good spell of possession, this. And it's Totti. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Birmingham clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Eto'o.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Danny Olmo. Oh, important interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's having a go! And that's a real chance missed.
Totti fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Pull it. And he was alert to it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Shapes to shoot! In he goes again! Goal! Milan! And they've got their lead back. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Milan with the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Very much into the last knockings. Nice looking ball. Oh, delightful ball. And the Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Birmingham really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Number 18, Pulisic.
That is ended up in no man's land. Hakimi.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Great vision. Vermeer. Howson. The final seconds now. And it's Hakimi. Rodri. And time is up. Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might have been, but eventually... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Xavi Alonso. That's Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso, and he welcomes it in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Bilbao clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Silvestre. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Zanetti. He's a sharp little ball here. Eto'o. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he's worked it through. Now that's well seen too. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And here's Eto'o. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That has not gone well. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide. Eto'o! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Cafu. No goals as yet. Kaka looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that could set him on his way. Takes a shot! And he's managed to get rid. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior. Vieira. And it's Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. And he cuts out the supply. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Silvestre is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a promising position. Looking to play him in. And he lines up a cross. Gets his head on it! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared without hesitation. Vinicius Junior. Bilbao have the chance to go the other way. Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It's Eto'o! Xavi Alonso. That has been slung wide. 30 minutes gone. Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. And a chance! Has fallen kindly here. Now that was a full-blooded header.
Vinicius Junior may have slightly misjudged the timing, but there was nothing wrong with the intent.
Albert Ferrer. Silvestre. They get a throw in. Albert Ferrer. This is a promising build-up. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Aimed beyond the defence. Hullet. That's going to go a long way. And he's there to retrieve it. Knocks it into space. And it's hoisted clear. Eto'o is onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Zanetti. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, it's come loose. Silvestre. That's a cute ball. That is good alertness. And reclaimed it in a trice. And for the first half, that is that. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Away we go again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Albert Ferrer. And it's Rijkaard. Kaka can see things, others simply cannot. And he's intervened well there. Makaleli. Threads one in. Great vision. Shevchenko. Deftly away. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Eto'o. Tries to play it through. And the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Hullet. Ball comes in. Van der Ven is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Hullet. Now it's Ronaldinho. Bale. Bale is flagged offside. Vieira. Can he get on the end of this? Good read, needed to be. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Shevchenko. Tries to pass. Eto'o! They want to be quick to recover this. Kaka.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, easy pickings there. Vinicius Junior. That is good progress on the left. Cafu cuts out the pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Vinicius, oh, he's having a go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's the keeper's ball. Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a little off target, and he's worked it through. And here's Shevchenko. Etta shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now they can clear their lines. Plays it in, shapes to shoot! And that's a sharp finish. Finally the breakthrough.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Milan have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
There's the shot! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Makalele, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! That is his ton, and does he not know it? A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Bilbao really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.